Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen. This is AhTravesty playing some Baldur's Gate Reloaded. Okay, we are making our way through the Cloakwood Forest, and we came upon this spider cave here. And we actually have a quest to find a sword called Spider's Bane. And that's inside here. Yeah, there's a bunch of baddies, a bunch of big spiders and things in here we're going to have to deal with in order to get that sword. So, let's go ahead and prep up a little bit. Let's get a little bit of shield fired up. A little bit of ghostly visage. And let's get some mass aid, let's get some bless. And some bold strength. Alright, I think that'll be fine. Alright. Let's go to Kagan. Let's see what's going on in the spider's den.
Spiders!
Kill the meat, my pets!
Kill them all!
Send those spiders to their deaths. There aren't any arachnophobes here. Shut up and die! Oh yeah, there's a whole bunch of them in here. Alright, well, let's see. Centaur. And, oh, there's Ettercap back there too. Blade spiders, another Ettercap. And some giant spiders. Alright, Centaur, first things first, let's see if we can get her with some Curse. And then let's hit her with some Leech. And let's see, what else can we do? You know what, let's see if we can't get some blindness on her too, I guess. And let's see, any of this other stuff gonna help us out? Let's hit that Blade Spider. Some Searing Light. Alright, and let's hold off with Kagan. And Corrin, you should start shooting the place up, I think. Oh! A ton of spiderlings just came up. You know what? This is probably a good time to use that potion of haste. Alright, Centaur's right here. Alright, can we get out of this mess somehow? Can we move? Kill all these little spiders. Alright, we gotta help Corrin. He's over here surrounded. Alright, looks like they want to come from Monteron here. Let's see. There's an Ettercap over here. Let's see if we can get over here. Get a sneak attack on that thing. Before Corrin goes down. Alright, they're dead. Yeah, let's see if we can get a better view here. Alright, looks like... yeah, Centaur's dead. Let's see, can we get back here? Oh, we're blocked in. Let's go this way. Okay, everybody's dead over there. Let's get this last Blade Spider then. Alright, not too bad. Let's take a look at Centaur's. Let's see, isn't there something laying there? What is that? This way. 5 gold pieces. And I'm guessing she's got the blade. Yep. And Chillax body. Yep. A ring of folly. That's that cursed ring, isn't it? Yeah. Penalty to intelligence and wisdom. Let's grab all of that. Alright, heavily encumbered. Okay, we got a wand that needs to be identified. Let's pass that off. Let's pass off Chillax body. Spider's Bane. I'm going to come back to that. Let's see what that wand is. Another Wand of Frost. Okay, so we got 2 of those now, too. And Phase Spider Mandible. What can we pull out of that thing? A glowing power essence and a glowing water essence. Yeah, we can get some cash from that thing.
Yes.
Alright, now that sword.
Follow me and try to keep up.
The only one that's going to get real advantage of that is probably Corrin. That's a two-handed weapon, so I really don't want to give it to my frontline guys because he got shields and things. But Corrin can use that as his backup weapon. He's just got that short sword +1 at the moment. Let's take a closer look at that thing. Yeah, it's a great sword +2 with freedom of movement, so that's a nice blade. Yeah, that'll be Corrin's backup weapon when he's not using his bow. Alright, anything else in here? quick walk around just to see. Yeah, I don't see anything else laying in here. Alright, well, let's get out of here then. Let's see. We should probably go ahead and just close out that quest, because that body's just going to weigh us down. I don't want to get in any combats while we're encumbered. So let's head this way. Yeah, let's close out that quest. And then once we close that out, I guess we can go up this trail here yet. We haven't been that way. We'll go up here and check all that stuff out after that. Kagan way back there. Yeah, let's go talk to Tiber here. But first, let's get Kagan with us. Alright, let's go talk to Tiber.
Something on your mind?
Shellac! Oh, Shellac! How will I ever tell my mother? I was so stupid. I should have stopped this stupid idea. Such a waste. Such a waste. You can keep the damn sword. It's been more of a curse than anything else. I thank you for bringing my brother's body. There was little you could have done. Oh, farewell. Alright, 160 XP. Yeah, we lost the body. Well, at least we get to keep the sword. Let's take a look at the journal. Yep, that one is in fact completed. Alright. I think we're ready to continue on. Yeah, let's go this way now. Actually, we need to have Monteron leading out, don't we? Yep. Oh yeah, we got some bad guys right here already. Couple Ettercaps. And I'm guessing there's probably some web traps up here too somewhere. Let's let them come to us, I think. Yeah, let's let them come this way, guys. Alright, let's back Corin up. Kagan here and Monteron here. Zar, you stay here. Let's bring Branwyn forward.
We've got company.
Alright, they're probably close. Ettercaps. Am I going to be able to get a sneak attack in there somewhere? Probably not. Alright, let's let these things come forward. Alright, what do we got for some fun stuff we can use? Maybe we can get a sound burst in here somewhere. If those ones don't move. Let's drop this one here. Oh. We got one stunned. Let's just shoot them up. It looks like these things are fairly easy to kill. Oh, damn it. We got some confusion going on. I can't stand that. Oh. Oh, now we got Kagan confused too. Wonderful. Alright. Let's get rid of these damn things. Yeah, I hate that spell because they... Alright, you know what? Let's see here. Let's try some Dispel Magic. See if we can get rid of that. Yeah, we don't have another one, unfortunately. Oh, it just wore off. Okay. Alright, Umber Hulk Mandible. Alright, Kagan took a pretty good hit. Yeah, I don't want to risk anything with him, so let's do a little bit of healing on him. And let's see, let's use these Cure Miners as well. Alright, Monteron. Oh, there's a trap right here. Okay, that's where we need to go, but let's go check down here. I want to clear this whole area out. Let's see if we can disable this trap. Yep, 11 XP. Alright, that is going to take us back down toward the spider lair, right? Let's check just to make sure there's nothing else down here. Maybe there's a trap or two we can disarm. Nope. Alright, let's go back up this way then. Alright, let's take a look at the map. Yeah, let's check over here, and then we're going to head over here to this transition. Oh! Alright. Alright, hang on, back up. Any spiders? Yep, they're over there. Let's get Branwyn out of there. Alright, Corn, you can get out of there, and Monteron, let's get over here. You guys stand by. Let's let him come up here. Corn, come on, man. Back up. Alright, that's close enough. Alright, Branwyn. Oh. They're going to start phasing. Let's see, this one's almost dead. Alright, Ettercap. Seeing it cause confusion. Alright, he's down. Alrighty. Alright, let's see here. We have some poisoning going on. Get some antidote fired up. We got a constitution decrease. Let's see, do we have... Yeah, we do have one, but let's wait. Let's get out of this web. Jeez, man. Alright, anything else back here? Alright, that's the edge of the map over there. Ooh, there's some spiders over there. What we got left for some spells that we possibly cast out there? I guess we can get Scorching Ray Many. Let's try it. I was just putting out one ray at the moment. And let's just go get him. Get in the water. Spidey hole over here. But we're not getting into it. Alright. I don't see any goodies we can pick up. Anything under the water? Nope. Doesn't look like it. Nope. Let's see, this was a bad place to rest, wasn't it? Yeah, I need to be on your guard. Let's hold off. Yeah, we still got plenty of wands and things, so... And our hit points are good. We got a lot of healing potions and things, too. Okay, we got everybody together? Why are you walking all slow?
Now?
What is going on with him? He doesn't have enough. Wow, that putting him overweight? Huh. Okay. Okay, Monteron, you can lead out. Ooh. Wow, that was close. Trap right in front of us here. Alright, another 11 XP. And another one. Boy, I like that trap pausing. That is very useful. Alright. I guess we're ready to go. Let's continue on to the next area. What do we got? Cloakwood West. Let's go. Oh, Eldoth Kron. Yeah, that is another companion we can pick up. Yeah, he's a bard if I remember correctly, and we got an autosave. Let's take a look at the map. Alright, we're down here. Oh, there might be, yeah, we can pick up a druid here, too, as a companion. Actually, that's probably one we should pick up, too. Alright, yeah, let's check everything here on this side of the bridge first. Let's look over here in these nooks and crannies just to make sure there's nothing over here. Oh, there's nothing. Actually, we should probably have Kagan lead out here. Alright, I think he's got a quest on him, but I'm not sure if I want him in the party just yet. He is an evil bard, if I remember correctly. Let's talk to him.
Gentlemen, gentlewomen,
Yeah, non-good party.
may I introduce myself? I am Eldoth Kron.
Sorry if I seem out of breath, but I had to retreat from a battle. I was ambushed by a dozen gnolls farther back on the trail. I handily dispatched them, but thought better of fighting their half-dozen ogre friends. I think I've evaded them for now. Would any of you care for a drink of some fine Selgontan brandy? Bugger off. Sure, give us some booze. I hope you are enjoying your liquor. It is some of the best you can find. All of you are probably wondering why I'm being so generous. Obviously not from the kindness of my heart, you think. Well, in a way, I am. You look like you type to be on the outlook for ways to improve the quality of your life. Well, I have a proposal that could help you in that endeavor. You see, there's a girl, my lover in fact, who desires to escape her father and live on her own. Her father is Entar Silvershield, one of the dukes of Baldur's Gate. This, of course, makes her desires more difficult than that of the average city girl. However, with your assistance, we could help her escape the tyrannical clutches of Entar. Here's the punchline. Since Entar's going to be hunting us anyway, we can blackmail him for hordes of cash, and not worry about our captive escaping. After all, we're doing it all for the sake of Sky. Now, we needn't go about this right away. In fact, I'll help you with whatever you're doing until you decide to head up to Baldur's Gate. Just think of it as one favor deserving another. Sure, we could use the extra help, and your scheme sounds like it could work. I'm glad you're all savvy enough to recognize a good opportunity when it comes. Alright, yeah, I am not going to keep him. We're going to pick him up later on when we get into Baldur's Gate. Yeah, Eldath Kron. We'll get him later. You know what? Let's see, what's our chances of resting here? You need to be on your guard. Yeah. I wonder if we should... Ooh, there's somebody right there, Laskell. I wonder if we shouldn't actually go back and sell all this crap and then rest up and come back. That might actually be a good idea. Ooh, we got some brown bears here. Alright, let's see if we can get a sneak on them. Sneak attack in there? These things got some hit points on them. Yeah, Kagan taking a pretty good pound in here. Alright, a little bit of leather. Let's see, let's go back to Kagan. Yeah, you know what, I might just go back. Let's see if there's anything back here. Let's see, how are we doing? Yeah, we got all this crap we can sell. Let's go talk to this guy. See what's going to happen with him, and then after that, I think I might make a trip back. Laskell.
Don't mess with nature.
You there.
Mess with
I
you.
command you to stop, so that I might parley with you a moment. We don't have time for you, old-timer. Who are you? What is it that you want with us? My name is Laskell, and I am the protector of the Cloakwood. I would ask you a question before I take my leave of you. I have a message for those that serve the Iron Throne. Would you be a representative of that organization? Yes, we are. Hand over the message. We have no connection to that evil group. We are sworn enemies of the Iron Throne. An enemy of an enemy is a friend. My earlier question was just a test. I am glad to know that you also oppose this organization. They have been a blight on these woods ever since they reopened the ancient dwarven iron mine. Well, I am glad to know you. Take this. Hopefully it will aid you against the Iron Throne. The Iron Throne's fort is located to the east. Thank you. Okay, he just gave us a potion. And that put him overweight. Jeez, man. Potion of invulnerability. Alright, yeah, we can pass that off, I guess. Let's see, let's take a look at the map. Let's see, before we head back, let's at least come down here. I think that other companion is this way. Yeah, let's have Kagan lead out. Actually, before we go any further, let's do some healing. Let's use up the last of these. Alright, how are we on ammo too? I should probably take a look at that. Let's see, let's reload bolts +1. And let's reload our last of our bullets +1. We still got some regular bullets too. And arrows. We have arrows +1 loaded. Still got some arrows of fire and some regular arrows. We also have some arrows of ice too. Alright, let's go to Kagan. Oh yeah, there's Faldorn. I want to get her later. I don't know if I'm going to pick her up now, but... Takia. Let's talk to this guy. Oh, there's somebody right here, too. There's Zephia. Let's talk to this guy first. Almost missed this guy.
Don't mess with nature, or it'll
You've the
mess with
audacity of an ogre mage. The way you strut through this wood... Well, you'll not get much further than this if your purpose here does not counter the damage you might do to nature. Who do you claim to be, and why should I let you pass? I don't know if I want to say that. That's probably going to start a fight with him. I beg of you, let me pass. There are villains in these woods that will do it more harm than I. I must track them down. You display the same fervor that drives the other shadow druids and I. Perhaps there is merit in letting you continue. You might even prove useful. There's an infidel in a cave to the northwest of here that dares to capture creatures of the wood and bend them to his petty purposes. No doubt you would like to see him fed to his captives as much as I. Please proceed and dispose of him at your leisure. As you wish. Alright. The cave to the northwest, huh? Might be up here. Oh yeah, there's a big tree here too.
It would be good for you to watch your actions.
Take
while
not
in this
another
wood.
step. I would know your purpose in this wood. Tell me true, lest you feed the trees from below. I don't have the time to tell you anything. I go where I wish. I hunt those that would defile these woods. Bandits are my quarry. Yeah, that's true. A noble goal, and one that my fellow shadow druids will no doubt support. You should have an escort, however, just to make sure you do more good than harm. I recommend you speak with Faldorn. She will gladly share your fervor in exterminating those that poison these woods to the east. Go now and seek her aid. I shall seek her. Alright, yeah, Faldorn. I do want to pick her up, but I want to handle this quest with Corin first. Yeah, let's talk to her for now.
I am Baldur.
Evil men have been defiling the woodlands with smoke and waste, all in a futile quest for the metal iron. Would you join me in my task? I would destroy these men of the Iron Throne. Come with me. They dwell to the east within a fort. Sure, we'll help you. You will help me? Let us find the men who foul our forests. Quickly! Their punishment must be swift. We must travel east to their fort. Alright, yeah, we're going to get her later. She'll actually come back here later on. We'll get her when Corin's quest is done, I think. Let's see. Let's take a look at the map. Yeah, let's take a quick walk through the woods right here up to this point, and then I think I'm going to head back. Alright, yeah, let's go through the trees here, make sure there's no more encounters over this way. Okay, that's the edge of the map right there. And that's the edge of the map too. Okay, let's just go this way then. The Druid home. Should I just go ahead and go up inside here before we go back? Maybe we should. I think we're still in good shape yet. We still have those wands and things too. Yeah, you know what? Let's go take a look in here. Yes. Okay, I don't see anybody in here. We do have a locked chest though. Let's get whatever's in there. And a bunch of potions. Okay, what do we got? A potion of freedom. Maybe we can give that to Garen, yeah. Let's do that. Let's give that to him. And let's see, what else do we have? Okay, it looks like it was an antidote potion. Alright, let's see what else we got. A liquor cabinet with some cell material. Okay, let's go upstairs.
Don't mess with nature, or it'll mess with you.
Okay, a guy named Amarand. Who dares presume to trespass upon nature's territory whilst a shadow archdruid looks on? Who could be so hungry for death? More of Seniad's weakling pawns, no doubt. How he can be one of the three with his pacifist attitudes is beyond me. Pardon my ignorance, but what is an archdruid? Let's try that one. Ignorance is never to be pardoned. Lessons hard learnt are the ones best remembered. I shall enlighten you, and then pose my question again. I am an archdruid of the Shadow Druids, one of the few with my level of experience, and it is our duty to purge nature of outsiders. Druidic orders that think people can exist alongside nature are doomed to fail. We shall restore nature to its former glory the only way possible, active aggression. So again, I put it to you, who are you to dare trespass in nature's territory? I seek those that have polluted this wood. They're barely worth the title bandit. Yeah, we're after them. You seek to destroy that which those heathens have built? Perhaps you warrant temporary passage then, though you shall still be under my scrutiny. You may find a human fortress to the east, inhabited by those who call themselves the Iron Throne. It would be best if one of our own accompany you, to be sure that your intent is true. Seek the one named Faldorn. She will join your cause. Her rage at those who would defile this land can barely be contained, and will no doubt benefit your cause. Go now. Do not tarry in places you do not belong. I shall seek her out. Yeah, we know about Faldorn. Alright. Well, we got some containers we can get into. Oh, there might be a secret item up here too. And we got some bullets +1. Good. Owl's Wisdom, quarterstaff, we can sell all that. And an empty trunk. Alright. Let's go search mode. Yeah, I think there's a recipe here somewhere. Probably right there on that table, huh? Found something of interest. A bonus spirit shaman spell recipe. Huh! Not gonna be useful to us. Let's see, let's pass off this stuff here. These bullets can pass off. And let's put that in our spell book.
I warrant your attention. Oh, rapturous day.
Alright, I think we're done up here. Let's see, let's take a look at the map. Yeah, here's where we need to go. Well, let's just check through here since everything's fairly easy so far. Let's just clear this area out and we'll go from there, I guess. Alright, there's a hell of a lot of... Ooh, we got some more bears. You know what? Just for the hell of it, let's see how this Ring of Annual Friendship is going to work out. Let's try that. Let's try it on this brown bear here. Yeah, let's go for this one here. Oh, it worked, huh? Oh, I'm kind of surprised. I wonder how long that thing will stay with us. Let's see, let's go back to Kagan. Oh, there's some stuff right there. Let's grab that. Got a bear claw there. Ah! Oh, okay, not very long. Pass off that stuff. Let's see, where's Monteron? Oh, damn. Bear wants Corin bad. Alright. Alright, we don't have any more spells, do we? Nope. Alright, any more drops? Nope. Alright. Let's keep going. That's the edge of the map. Okay, there's that cave that they were talking about. What do we got this time? Ooh, a vampiric wolf. We need to take that thing out first. Let's get Monteron back there. Alright, that's near death. Alright, 6 XP, 6 XP. 44 for that vampiric. Alright, yeah, we're getting a little risky. Damn, should I go in that cave? I don't know if I want to risk this. Let's see. Yeah, you know what? I'm going to play it safe. Let's come back here later. I'm going to sell all this junk because we got like no spells. Yeah, we got way too much crap on us too. Yeah, I'm going to go back. Let's just walk through here just to see if there's any wandering creatures here. Besides a bunch of bunny rabbits. Nope, doesn't look like it. Alright, I am going to go back. I'm going to sell all this junk, rest up. We'll come right back here. See you in a moment. Alright, and we are back in the Cloakwood Forest. I just went to the Friendly Arm Inn and I sold all that extra junk we had. I bought a little bit of extra ammo for our missile weapons, but other than that I didn't do much anything else except for rest up. Alright, now we're back here in Cloakwood West. I wanted to come over here where Faldorn was just to see if she did in fact respawn, and she did. I want to make sure of that because I do want to come back here later and pick her up. But first, I want to deal with Corin's quest. And let's see, off camera, I did buff up with our long duration buffs. And the next thing we're going to do is go back over here to this cave that we saw. Yeah, right over here. After that, we're going to come over here to this transition and continue on into the forest. Alright, let's see what we got going on here in this cave. Let's see, let's go to Kagan.
I hate them flaming fist pansies.
Oh, there's somebody in here. Move along, friends. Nothing to see here. Just a humble woodsman doing a little spelunking. This is an odd place to meet a woodsman. Are you not afraid of those baby wyverns behind you? This one might be the more evil option here. What are you doing here? Tell me now before I kill you. I see that you have no use for beating around the bush. Well, so be it. I cast aside my master woodsman facade. You have interrupted my little wyvern training session, and likely set my schedule back by days. I have worked long and hard to gain their trust, but if they are not to be ready for duty at the mine, I shall have to placate these beasts with meat. Fight, for you shall die if you lose. Okay. Alright, Peter of the North. Let's get him with a little Hexblade's Curse. Alright, let's maneuver for a sneak attack. And Kagan, let's see if we can get a knockdown on him. Nope, we got a knockdown. Alright, baby wyverns. Alright, that's it for him. Let's see if we can get some sneak attacks on these wyverns next. Alright, we're doing alright. Took a little bit of damage on Garen. Let's see what Peter's got. Bunch of cell material and some arrows of biting. Alright, let's move all this heavy stuff. The arrows can go to Corin. And that's that. Alright, we have a chest in here. Any traps in here? Not seeing any. What do we got? And it's empty. Alright, well, let's get out of here. Alright, let's go to Kagan. And let's start moving to the east. Let's see, let's take a look at the map again. Ooh, something spawned. What do we got? A brown bear and some Tasloi. Let's see, let's go to Garen. Let's hit that brown bear with some curse. And Monteron, can we get in a sneak? Let's get this bear dead first. Okay, simple enough. What do we got for some remains? Anything useful? Another spear. More stuff to sell. Alright, we're still in good shape. Let's go back to Kagan. And let's see, let's take a look at the map. Yeah, let's check this whole area here just to make sure there's no more encounters and things. Oops, something spawned again. Ooh, we got a direwolf here. Let's hit that direwolf. Yeah, let's go with some curse. There's a lot of wolves here. You know what? Let's use that ring again. Let's see. Let's go for one of these wolves back here. I don't think that'll work on that dire wolf. Let's see if we can get this. Wow. Okay, dire wolf's almost dead already. Alright, wolf's dead. Okay, it looks like that ring didn't work on that other wolf. But that's alright, we're hacking on pretty quickly here. And we got us a little bit of leather. Come on, pick them up. Pick them up! Alright. Let's just do a little bit of cure miners, I think. On Garen. Yeah, that should be good enough. Alright, Kagan, you can lead out again. Alright, there's a transition. That's the edge of the map here. Let's check south here. Let's make sure there's nothing here. Oh, we got something. A giant spider and some Tasloi. Okay. Let's see. I want to get that spider dead. See if we can get a sneak attack in there somewhere. Alright, Taslow, you guys got anything useful for me, or is it junk again? More junk. And there's another one in there. Alright, I don't see anything else over here. Alright. I think we're done with this whole area now. It's all cleared out. Let's come back over here to the transition then. Let's go to Kagan. The hell's Branwyn doing? Alright, moving on. Where are we going to next? This is Cloakwood East. Ooh. Okay. These are the wyverns, yeah, that we need to deal with.
All right, everyone.
Alright, well, let's see. Let's hit that one with some curse. And we should probably get some haste here. Yeah, let's fire up some haste. And let's go with some mass aid. Alright, Monteron. You know what? Let's use up those potions. Let's pass this one off to Monteron. Yeah, let's get some improved mage armor going on. And Kagan's got another one too. Let's use his too. Alright, and Corrin. Yeah, I want to hit those wyverns. We don't have anything that's going to be useful, do we? I don't know if that thing is in range for that, but you know what? Let's go with a single. Let's just go for that spider. Garen, stay close. Alright, and let's see. Let's hit that wyvern with some leech. Let's see, what else can we do? Anything that's going to be useful here. Yeah, I want to hit those wyverns. Let's get some Scorching Ray out there. And let's actually hit him twice. And let's get some bull strength going on here on Garen.
You two-faced son of a kobold.
Alright, where's Kagan? Let's see, what is his armor class now? Yeah, 34 with that potion. Those are good potions, man. Ooh, let's see, where's Monteron? I don't want him in the middle of that mess. Alright, yeah, we gotta get that down. Okay, this spider's almost dead. Let's finish him off. Let's get this wyvern dead here. Can I possibly get a sneak attack on that thing? Oh, the other one wants to stay way out there, huh? Fine with me. Alright, that one's dead. Ooh, hang on. Let's let that thing come toward us. Let's get a sneak attack on that thing. Oh, let's see. Let's hit him with some curse. Monteron's up there. Kagan's up there. What is Monteron's armor class? His is 30. Yeah, that'll do. Alright, do we want to cast anything else? Let's hit that wyvern with some hypothermia, I guess, from here. And let's go with some lesser orbs, too. And Corrin, you can just shoot him up. Near death. Alright, nice. Good fight. Alright. And I don't see any wyvern heads. Must be this one back here. Oh, there is one over there. Alright, yep, wyvern head.
Luck is always on the side.
Alright, it's Corrin. Now, we must take the beast's head and bring it to the Temple of Mourning in Baragost. It is there that we can receive our reward. Yeah, we should probably go back and deal with that. Alright, that head is pretty heavy, 30 pounds. Let's pass that thing off. And, okay, a second wyvern head. I don't know if we can get money for both of them or not, but... Alright, I think that's it. Let's go to this transition here. And then we should probably head straight back to that temple. Close out Corrin's quest, and we can probably get rid of him and pick up Faldorn. That's kind of what I want to do anyways. Because he's going to eventually leave us because he's a good character. Okay, so this is going to take us directly to Cloakwood North. Alright, and the transition's up here. We're down here. Okay, yeah. Yeah, let's go back. And let's see, we need to go here. Alright, here we are at the temple. Let's see. Where's that other head? Yeah, let's drop this one on the ground. I'm not sure if they'll take both of them from us. I'm not sure if we'll even get paid for them or not, but let's see what happens if we just have one wyvern head.
Don't touch me.
You must be powerful heroes to have brought down such a great beast. I will take the wyvern head and give you 2,000 gold for your troubles. Okay. Yeah, so we got 2,000 gold, we got 200 experience points, and that journal... Yep, that one is done. Now, if I pick up this second head, will he pay us for that one too?
Welcome. The traveling adventurer is never turned away
No,
from
he will not. Alright.
Northanger.
Let's see, what did he have? Anything worth grabbing? How many scrolls do we have? Yeah, we got 2 stone to flesh. Yeah, we don't need any of that stuff. I think since we're so close to Baragos, I'm going to go over there and sell off all this junk. And I'll be back in a moment. Alright, here we are back in the Jovial Juggler in Baragos, and I almost forgot, we had Gurk's cloak. We need to close out his quest too, so let's talk to him.
Put that thing away, you damned fool. I'm a bleeding tourist attraction around here now. There's money in that. Losing this old cloak was the best thing that could have happened to me. No more hacking and slashing my way through life. Nah, I've got it easy now. Keep the damn cloak and good riddance.
Thanks. Alright, so that one's done. We just picked up 100 XP.
Move on. I got paying customers.
Alright, and let's see. Off camera, I did rest up. I still need to go over and do a little bit of shopping. I'm going to do that off camera. See you in a moment. Alright, all done doing a last minute shopping there at Baragos, and now we are back over here at Cloakwood Forest again, as I want to get Faldorn in the group now that we are done with Corrin. Off camera I took the liberty of taking all his equipment off of him, so we can swap him out with Faldorn.
Man is the least.
Have you changed your minds about combating the evil in the Iron Throne? Join me, and together we can end the defiling of the Cloakwood. Yep, as you wish. Alright, Corrin.
Yes.
It was nice doing business with you. Yeah, he was going to end up leaving us anyways, because he's a lawful party member. Okay. Why is everybody following him? Okay, let's take a look at Faldorn now. Alright, she's currently a 3rd level druid. She's neutral evil. Human. She's got a nice dexterity. Well, not nice, but it's decent. 15 for dexterity, wisdom 16, that's good. And let's see what she's got for some skills. Some concentration, nice heal, good. Got some hide and some move silently, some parry, a bunch in spot and survival. And for feats, she's a wild child, giving her a +1 to survival, tumble, hide, move silently, penalty to lore and appraise. We got some toughness and some combat casting. She's got some great fortitude. And we have animal companion. Let's see what it is. Alright, Blackie. Blackie the Panther. Alright. Let's set up her behaviors. Yeah, I'm probably going to use her as a missile weapon. So let's keep her at medium distance. And let's see, let's let's just go skilled casting across the board again. And let's set her to back away. Alright, and let's see, let's go for a level up now. She has a potential of being a Storm Lord. What do we need for that? High fortitude, toughness, great fortitude. Weapon focus and a spear, throwing axe, dart, or shuriken. Maybe we can get her a focus and spear or something like that. Or we could potentially give her darts too. And she needs to have the ability to cast third level spells. We might be able to do that. Let's take a quick look at... Yeah, she's going to be able to get some spells. Electricity resistance at first level. She gains a electric resistance of 5, and this increases as she goes up. Let's see. At first level, the Stormlord's thrown weapons and spears count as +1 weapons, which increases too. Shock weapon. At second level, a Stormlord may enchant any equipped thrown weapon or spear to deal an additional 1 to 8 points of electrical damage. This lasts for 20 rounds. Shocking burst at 5th level. And Sonic at 8th level. Wow. I wonder if we shouldn't try to go for that. In the meantime, let's keep going as a druid. Let's see, she's got an odd dexterity, so we might as well just go ahead and increase... Well, or should I put it in wisdom? You know what, let's just get this to an nice even level. So 16 dexterity. Let's keep going with concentration, and let's go with some heal. And let's go survival, and let's go spot. Resist nature's lure. Alright, next level. Let's keep going as a druid. Let's go with concentration again, and heal. And let's go survival, and let's put that other point in listen this time. And we got wild shape. And another level up. Let's see, what were we missing again for Stormlord? Fortitude saves +4. Oh yeah, and a weapon focus. Yeah, we don't have that yet. Alright, let's keep going. Druid. And some heal, and survival, and let's go spot. Alright, now... Ooh, elephant's hide would be nice. Dodge would be alright too. Yeah, elephant's hide, that gives her... You can use one of your wild shapes to get an armor bonus of +7 for 10 minutes. Yeah, that is really good. Damn. Do I want to just stick with a straight up druid, or should I go Stormlord? Damn. That is a hard choice. You know what? I think I should probably just stick with druid for now. Yeah, let's get elephant's hide, because that is that's way too damn good to pass up. Alright. Alright, so she's a 6th level druid. Let's see, what level is Garen now? Yeah, he's a 7th level. Yeah, he's got a ways to go yet for 8th level. Yeah, I don't think we're even going to manage to get her to be a Stormlord, to be honest with you. Alright, let's go back to her feats. Let's get this hotkeyed. Alright, now let's pass off all that equipment that I took from Corrin. She should be able to wear all this stuff. I don't think she can use a bow though, can she? No, she cannot. That's unfortunate. And she won't be able to use that either, yeah. I don't think she can use a short sword, huh? Yeah. Alright, she's not going to be able to use any of this stuff. Well, we can just give her all the darts in, I guess. We can keep the bow. Yeah, we can keep the bow on Kagan. This we can pass off. Let's equip those arrows for now. Alright, and let's see. Let's split these healing potions up too. Yep, he's gonna keep that. Yeah, it's unfortunate now we don't have somebody that can use a bow. Oh well. Alright, let's see. Let's go back to her and start equipping all this stuff. Alright, let's see. Helm of Charm Protection. She's got a fairly decent will.
Tempus wills it.
Go pester someone else.
What now?
Yeah, let's just keep it on her. And let's see, yeah, leather armor +2, and the gauntlets of weapon expertise, and the boots of stealth, and the rings. Let's hotkey those things. And we got some potions, and I should probably get her a decent shield too. But let's see which one. This is a +1. Let's equip those darts. And let's hotkey that stuff. Alright, is there anything else I can pass off to her? I don't think we have anything else that's worthy of going her way. Let's check these wands. Yeah, Bard, Sorcerers, and Wizards. Summoning. This one we can pass off to her. Give her something to use. Yeah, the rest of these I don't think she is going to be able to use. Nope. Yeah, web. Could she use that? No. Fireball she can't use. Cloud kill. Nope, she can't use that either. These potions of defense, though, you know what? Let's give them to her. And you know what? Let's give that. Yeah, she's got a nice heal, so let's give her some healing kits.
Tempus would guide your wayward soul.
Let's split these. Let's give her some more healer's kits. Alright. And let's hotkey these. And let's hotkey these. Alright, now next thing. Let's take a look at her spells. Level 3s. We are most certainly getting Call Lightning. Is there anything else? Well, yeah. Since I'm going to be at range with her, yeah, let's get a couple hypothermias. I think we can dump Hold Animal. Bark skins. Yeah, let's get a bunch of heals. And let's see, level 1. Let's get Magic Fang for Blackie. I guess we can keep Sleep and Tangle. I might be able to actually use some Endure Elements in there too.
If Tempus wills it.
And get something else for these guys. But for now, let's just leave it like that. And level 2. Creeping Colds. Yeah, let's get a bunch of them since we're going to be at range with her. Anything else? Maybe another Lesser Restoration. But let's just load up with Creeping Cold. We don't really need the barks. Well, yeah, let's keep it. I can put it on Blackie, I guess. Yeah, that should be good. Alright, now we just need to find a decent place to rest. I don't really want to rest here, but yeah, we're running up on time as well. I think what we're going to do next is start heading out to the east and then continue on with this quest. But we're going to do that in the next episode, ladies and gentlemen. Don't forget that like button. Leave a comment. Let me know what you all think. We'll see you in the next one.